Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I hope I'm audible to everyone. Okay. And thank you so much for being part of our session today. I'm going to talk about AI-led social CX and talk about deep understanding of what leads to brand advocacy and brand love, so to speak. What role does AI play into this entire play, and whatever is the role that social CRM or the Salesforce CRM plays into this entire bigger picture. My name is Shubhi Agarwal, and I have my colleague. Hi. And we are representing Locobuzz. Welcome, everyone. So this is what a conversation thread, a typical conversation thread between a disgruntled customer and a service agent looks like. When you look at this thread, you can see the kind of nuances which are actually expected out of a service agent to be handled, which cannot be done until unless they have idea of what the customer personality is, and even when the transaction is going on, so what is the loyalty length of this person, what is the purchase history, what are the order details. Until unless we have this data handy from a CRM system, it's not possible for the service agent to go ahead and close this ticket and give this resolution effectively or even in very quick manner. So the addition of this entire setup where the service agent is enabled with not just the resolution case at hand, but also a CRM access is a must. And that's where this entire customer experience comes in very handy. We need to take a step back to reflect why does customer experience, why getting it right is so critical. There are several reports which have been made today in which the clear, in fact, even the big fours, when we look at that, have established in many of their research papers that today's date, when there are so many products and services which are available to us, the CX is one of the key aspects which can actually set you apart from all your competition set. The reason being the poor CX management, where leads to a lot of bad blood, so to speak. It drives customers to the competition, leads the bad value of reputation of the brand per se, and also ultimately leads to a loss of business, because people will move to the other brands which are giving the same kind of product and services. If we are able to go ahead and convert any negative conversation which is coming out to our way into a positive one, that's where it actually converts that entire relationship from one transaction into a long-term partnership, into a relationship which is built on trust. And herein lies the holy grail of getting customer referrals. Another challenge which I want to talk about in all of this, while this may all sound very easy and intuitive, the thing that makes it so challenging is the sheer scale of all the conversations which are happening on different channels about it. Like today, if we look at the world, all of us with our own connected devices, we are the ones who are posting. We are also one of those who are posting on social media, on digital discussion forums, and blogs, etc. So what happens when it comes to managing all these conversations on this diverse set of sources, it becomes very difficult for a brand to manage this entire system through a setup. The obvious solution which comes to it is, you go ahead and try to do this with a manual intervention, but throwing people at this kind of a problem will actually not solve for it, because the scale of it is far too wide to be managed by a team. It will only make the systems more inefficient. So this is where AI comes into play. We feel that this AI can be of any kind, whether it is ChatGPT, whether it's Einstein, whether it is Bedrock, or any other kind of an AI. The idea is that anything which can be gone ahead and automated anything which is repetitive should be done by AI, should be managed by AI, and anything which requires more focus and which requires high value interactions, which requires to be complex situations to be solved, are to be done by the human agents. AI creates the scale without needing the entire team, without needing to create like a very, very large team. So with a lean team, you can still go ahead and manage a lot of complex and simple solutions to manage the entire CX process. Coming to the trends and the opportunity which lies today, with the increased scale-up problems that we talked about, the customers still require personalization, because without that, it just does not feel like you are dealing with a brand and then there is a human touch to it. A predictive insights to manage proactive care is also required, and also a 360-degree view of a customer where I am able to understand what their online and offline identity is. I need to have that as well. Where AI also helps into the overall structure is that I can go ahead and manage the customers who are coming from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different languages, to be handled by AI, because it can go ahead and help with those kind of interactions, even if the volume is growing very fast. This is one of the most beautiful aspects of this entire setup, where the CX and the marketing need to work together as a common singular entity, because right now what happens in most of the organizations, the CX and marketing are independently working as two different silos, where CX is typically looked at as things which are giving you sentiment analysis, customer journey mapping, feedback, and even interaction data, which then kind of feeds into giving you insights on the marketing, so that you are able to go ahead and optimize your marketing campaigns. Marketing is largely looked at from the campaign perspective, from the personalized engagement perspective, from the promotional participation. And here also, when we understand, if we look at, without looking at it, it's two separate silos. If we look at it as a singular unit, the insights from CX can drive the campaigns in the marketing team, and also from the insights which we are getting from the marketing, we can go ahead and have a very, very effective upsell and cross-sell opportunities. This singularity also has a layer of AI on top of it. So here what happens is, if we are able to go ahead and annotate the conversations with different aspects like emotions, like toxicities, I am able to go ahead and create this entire customer satisfaction to advocacy using the AI advantage. What it helps me to do is, I am able to enhance the customer profiles. I know more about the customer with every single interaction which happens. And eventually, I have very, very rich data which gives me personalized marketing opportunities, which gives me reward advocacy, and eventually moves a customer from a CSAT, which is just a pure number, into complete brand advocacy. And while this may sound all very, very theoretical, we have seen some of the success cases of this. We largely operate out of India and Middle East markets. So I would like to invite my colleague to talk about these use cases where we have seen these success stories, and share these success stories with us.
Thanks, Shruti. So I'm going to talk about a very, very interesting case about Tata Neu. Tata Neu is one of the largest super apps in India. And they run various kind of events at scale. And India Premier League is one such event, which is similar to NFL here in the US. And it's focused around cricket as a sport. Now, typically when they run these events, the volume that they're handling on a regular basis is somewhere around 100,000 on a monthly basis. But typically when the events are IPL, because of their craze for cricket in India, the volume of queries skyrocket to 3x to 5x time. Now, this is the problem we were trying to solve for them. What we did through the implementation of Locobuzz's CX solution is that we built a very robust AI engine for them, wherein we were able to identify the actionable as well as non-actionable queries through the AI component that we built for them as a part of our platform. Of course, huge productivity hack is what I would say. Second was that we integrated with their knowledge base because they would have specific kind of queries specific to this event. Our response genie, which is a co-pilot, was able to create a response for all the queries which were coming in, respond on their behalf. And third was actually being able to build the workflows so that the processes that they needed, the automation, etc., was put into place so that they were able to even expedite the whole process as well. So all these three components coming together, we were able to leverage AI to actually show remarkable productivity improvement. I mean, some of the numbers that I talk about over here is 50% boost in CSAT, 75% improvement in the response time, and all of this with the same number of agents that were actually supporting the platform. Right? So this is one of the cases. I have another very, very interesting case to talk about. This is of Indigo Airlines. Now, Indigo Airlines is, a lot of you might have not heard about it. However, this is the third largest airline in the world, and it handles about 65% to 70% of the aviation sector traffic in the Indian subcontinent. In this particular case, again, volume is again what we were trying to solve for. They did not have a unified customer experience, did not address all social channels, digital channels, email as a channel in an integrated manner. We brought all of this together. In addition to that, we also have a Salesforce integration, which is wherein there's a tight integration between Locobuzz CX platform plus Salesforce. And we were able to, again, address the same issue that we solved for in case of Tata Neo. Now, the third case is also a very interesting case. This is a particular government in the Southeast Asian market that we're working with. Now, they came to us with a very unique problem statement. They keep rolling out policies and various initiatives by the government on a periodic basis, and they wanted to know how is the audience, the citizens, receiving these initiatives. So they wanted to get the sentiment around these initiatives or the policies. So what we did is we implemented the Locobuzz CX platform for them, and we actually set up a digital command center where it is like a 16 screens which basically talk about various kind of initiatives which are being, is there, sorry. Is it not moving? Sure, thanks. So I was mentioning that we set up a digital command center, which is basically a collection of 16 screens, which shows various kind of dashboards. It talks about various, sentiments, gives you a word cloud, what is the, public talking about, etc. Again, over here, we were able to help them assimilate data, social sentiment around each of these policies, etc., and help them create an impact in the policies, right? I mean, they were able to modify the policies, even able to fine-tune the policies based on the feedback that they were generating through the sentiment analysis. Again, further moving to the next level, because of course there is this amount of data that is coming their way. We also are moving to the next level, wherein we are today not only giving them dashboards and analytics around it, we're also doing a launch of, or rather we've already launched a chat with data as a new feature, wherein, of course, in addition to the dashboards where you are able to leverage AI to get actionable insights and some analysis out of the dashboards, we have also made it easier for the audience to chat with the data. So you can use this like a chat GPT, wherein you say that this is the trend, we've launched this particular policy. Can you actually talk about the 5 topmost things which make it where there's a positive sentiment around it, etc. And it pushes back a few bullet points to you. So that's the other innovation that we've done on the AI front in case of this particular Southeast Asian government. Talking a little bit about Locobuzz. So Locobuzz is a unified customer experience platform. We've been in the market for about 10 years. Indian subcontinent is where we have a huge base of customers, and we're expanding globally at a rapid pace. we're cutting across all industries, from financial services to hospitality to various other industries, and of course working with governments as well. And we have a seamless integration. We are now on the App Exchange as well, to have a seamless integration to Salesforce. This is also a native integration, so it's a fairly plug and play, very intuitive, user-friendly, as well as the subscription approach is also very, very straightforward, very easy to understand. Moving on to a little bit about what we really do. So I'm bringing together all the information that we shared with you into this one single slide over here. So we
AI-powered sales excellence.
So we actually support
revenue enablement, starting in 15 minutes in the AI landing field.
Yeah. So we basically assimilate data from all the social channels, whether it is whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, etc. In addition to that, we also assimilate all the chatter which is on other digital channels like App Store, Play Store, integrate with WhatsApp or discussion forums, blogs, review sites, etc. Put all that information together for allowing you to be able to listen to your brand, understand what's the brand perception around your brand, get an understanding of the sentiments. So listen to all. You can also do competition benchmarking through this platform and get an understanding of how your competition is doing against you, specific to some particular campaigns or overall as a brand. After you do this, you could also engage with your community. So there's another module which helps you engage with your community. And third and most important part is how do you bring all this together into some kind of actionable insight. So we have a very, very robust BI tool which is integrated into it, which brings all of this information together and help you solve for the problem of data and supporting your social platforms. I'll end this with a short video, which gives you a quick view into what the product looks like. And if you have any questions, we are at the AI landing on booth 5. Happy to address any questions there. So with that, I will move to the demo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
If
you.
there are any questions, we can, I think we have overshot our time. So
Yes.
we are available here in booth number 5 in AI Landing. Please stop by. Thank you so much for your attention and time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.